It's Russell Brand. Have you had a cup of tea? Good to see you. Now, look, I want to talk to you about this, recovery, freedom from our addictions. And I can't really read all the back, but I can say number 11 and number 12 in the 12 steps, which are stay connected to your new perspective, look at life less selfishly, be nice to everyone and help people if you can. Now, if everybody did that, wouldn't the world be a gorgeous place?
I think that's the point of this book, in a way, is to try to explain the way that I stopped taking drugs, then stopped being obsessed with sex, then stopped being obsessed with money, all of these different things. It was the same technique. It was a technique I learned in order to get free from drugs, or I was taught in order to get free from drinking drugs. And I think it's applicable across all things.
What made you, though? Did you have a moment where you thought, do you know what, I'm not happy, this is not good, it's not working, it's not for me, I need to change my life? Or was it gradual?
No, with drug, the sort of advantage of being a drug addict is that your problems become clarified and very obvious because it's against the law, so you get in trouble with the police, it creates medical problems, it's jarring and obvious. But I think that a lot of us have attachments to behaviours and appetites that are detrimental but that we never address because it's what we would sort of see as somehow normal. And there's a very simple way of altering the way we think and the way we see the world, and I think it might be helpful.
No, I think it is helpful, of course it is. Do you think that everybody's got some sort of addiction, more or less?
Yes, because I think I do think that, Lorraine, because I think all of us are relating to the outside world. All of us have our little life in our heads where we're thinking about what we're thinking about, and all of us have to relate to each other, and we all have to do stuff we don't want to do and negotiate. None of us are living in what you might call Aboriginal or Indigenous conditions. This is not the conditions that we were designed to live in a TV studio, all the glistening lights, all of the excitement.
Also, though, it has to be said, you are now with somebody who knows you and has known you for ages.
Finally.
I know. And,
instead of the strangers.
But somebody that's known you for a long, long, long time that you're very comfortable with, very comfortable with you. And I think she's enabled you to be the man you are now.
This is what's happened in a way, but I also think that I wouldn't have been able to be in this relationship if I wasn't psychologically ready.
Okay.
And I think that a lot of us look to the idea of another person to be what makes us all right with ourselves. I continually remind myself that it's not my wife's job to make me feel good about myself. It's not her job to look after me. But when she does do those things, it's a bloody relief.
Yes, and it's lovely, and it's really good.
Yeah.
You went through a crazy time in Hollywood.
Oh, my God, yeah.
It was mad, wasn't it? But they sort
Keeps
of...
happening.
I know, but they sort of allow you to behave in a certain way, don't they? I mean,
yes.
You are allowed, you're enabled to
Enabled
behave.
is a good word, yes. I suppose if you're in a position of some success, people will let you be a nutter as long as they're making money out of it.
Yes.
Basically,
absolutely.
like, you know, like if you're drinking or doing drugs or being crazy. But there's a certain point where they don't really like it, I think, because no one likes to be annoyed all the time. No. So there'll be a point where they go, we could probably make money out of that person. So, in a way, it's not good to live like that. But it was sort of an exciting experience. But most of the things that you consider to be fame are just the symptoms of other people making money out of you.
And you talked about being a dad, and, and it is lovely. Are you going to have some more?
Oh, yeah, I really like
loads,
it.
Have loads.
I like the actual birth bit. It's brilliant and surprising and amazing.
For you.
Oh, come on, don't be so proud, don't be so lazy, don't hurt that much. Oh, what's wrong with you? No, I know, I saw how mental it was. But my wife, she did it in a very, like, I know that birth is like a crazy and female world, and I was just an observer on the periphery, but that's what I liked about it. The midwives, they was in charge. We'd done it at what was called the John Radcliffe Hospital, Oxford. Them women knew what they were doing, the midwife wing. They were dominating, and I was just scuttling around like a butler. Go and get this, go and get that, have a bit more oxygen. I was jealous of that oxygen she was doing. That looked like fun. My wife, she just glistened in a pool and then just did a baby on her toes like a frog. Then it come out, that little thing. I couldn't believe it. It was like reality went all unusual, like sort of the glass of life flexed somehow, and there was a new person there. Amazing, extraordinary. I don't know how it happens. I mean, I know the biology, but the mystery. Where was the consciousness before? Where was it? Where did you come from?
That's true. We don't think about these things enough.
I know. I've been shouting at it for answers. Where was you? Where was you? Not told me yet.
Maybe one day.
Tell me about the magical realm. I need to know.
We do need to know. We need to know these things. You going to do some more stand-up?
All right. Yeah, actually I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm a comedian, it's my job. And I'm on tour, and I'm going all around our country, these islands that we live on here, and I'm going to be in, like, London, for example, Hammersmith Apollo, Brixton. I love doing the comedy. I talk about the birth much more rude than I would with you. Well, not with you. If you know, once the telly goes off, I'll say all sorts to you.
Of course.
But, like... But in Tellyland, I'll pretend that you're who you are on the settee, Lorraine. And yeah, the show's it's a bit saucy,
right.
but because it's about how much I love my little daughter and how much it's awakened something new in me and connected me to something real, as well as a lot of that mad political stuff I did. Do you remember that? That was mad, wasn't it? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's in it.
That's in it
It's ever so funny. It's really good. And plus, check this: the audience do a survey. You wouldn't believe the things people admit to. They just sign out what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done. People just say stuff that's jaw-dropping. I can't believe people would commit it to paper, and this is me talking. So I've embarrassed them.
Yes, you have. I bet you have. Look, good luck with that.
Why? Have I got to go? Where am I going to go?
You can stay there if you want to. Do you want to stay?
Yeah, where am I going to go?
Well,
this hour of the day. No. I'm best to curl up here with you. Just grab me a blanket. I'll have a croissant.
Excellent. And good luck. Oh, don't, because they're not real. They're not real. Don't eat it. It's not real. It's not real. It's plastic.
It's delicious. Help me. Is anything real? Can we even trust Lorraine? What is this, Lorraine? We look to you. Are you even Scottish?